Should have been wearing a mask. Available in my Teespring store. G'day everybody, welcome back. This is definitely not another Ducati dry clutch video. I've just got to change out a couple of worn components. And while we're doing it, we'll have a bit of a shop chat. As you can see, I'm still working on the floor. It's, hang on. Whoop. It's a mess in here. The poor old basket case is still up on the lift. We'll get there. Ads on YouTube. Ads on YouTube. Are they driving everybody insane? Just lately, they just seem to be getting worse and worse. And I think that the rationale behind it is that they're just trying to push everybody onto YouTube Premium or whatever they call it. Clutch. Spring free length, 36.5 millimeters minimum. Well after it, well past that. We're at, sorry if you can't see this. We are at 41 millimeters. No problem there, they're all about the same length, so there's no problem there with the free length of the clutch springs. Got no fingernails. Magnet. Yeah, so they're trying to push everybody onto YouTube Premium, that's my guess. If you don't like watching ads, understate of this, will you? If you don't like watching ads, there's a couple of ways you can go about it. One, you can go and join the YouTube Premium. Get yourself ad-free and pay YouTube for the privilege. Or you can just pop over to Patreon and become a patron. $1 a month if you want. Just saying, of the creators that you want to watch and the creators you want to support, and you know, if you spread the love around, do $1 a month here or there, you can watch their content on Patreon ad free. So, I mean, you can choose to link to go and watch it directly on YouTube, but if you want to view it in the Patreon platform, you can watch it ad-free. So that's not a bad thing. Turbo Bike, you watching it yet? Turbo Bike channel, Paddo's Bike Shop, Bunbury, Western Australia, was able to source me a nice new shiny genuine Ducati steel clutch basket. So thank you very much, Todd. He did me a red hot deal on that one. It looks decisively better than the old sawtooth. So, as you know, Todd's been doing a, well, you may not know, you need to go and check out Turbo Bike channel if you haven't already been watching it. Todd has been doing a restoration on a 900 SS, a 91, I think it is, white frame. But that's not his only content. So at the moment, they've got a couple of the new V4S Street Fighters in the shop. And he went through the unboxing and assembly of a standard bike that is a customer bike. And they've also got one that somebody spent a lot of money, like it's almost like they ticked every accessory box on the order form when they were choosing the things for their bike. So it's a V4S Street Fighter, and it's, you know, got the carbon tailpiece and carbon this and carbon that and the full titanium race exhaust and all this. So a bit of a series where they're putting that bike together and showing you what happens from the dealer point of view when they have to put dealer fitted accessories on the bikes. Very interesting and very cool. I need one of those V4S Street Fighters in my life, but they're just so cost prohibitive. Like by the time you tick all the boxes that you really want, and to be honest with you, I'd have to tick a few boxes. I'd want a few bits and pieces, and particularly if you start going down the route of fitting carbon accessories, I'm kind of the belief that you fit one, you nearly got to fit them all, because otherwise it's just sort of, oh yeah, carbon, black plastic, black plastic, black plastic, carbon. It just doesn't work for me, so if I was going to, I think you put one piece of carbon on a bike like that, you've just about got to go the whole hog. But I think I don't know if I'd go for the full titanium race exhaust, but I'd definitely get for the acropobic slip-ons. Right. 34 Newton meters. Unless your Milwaukee ratchet does it for you. That was a bit naughty. All right. (180 to 190 Newton meters). You'll probably notice this flex. Of course, it's on a rubber cush drive. When you're leaning on it so hard and everything's sort of locked up, it's going to want to try and deform that cush drive. So don't be alarmed if you see that flex. Right, here goes. Hope these camera angles are all right. Poor light, everything, and I apologise for that. Now, so we've talked about the ads on YouTube. We've talked about Pado's Turbo Bike YouTube channel. What else is going on? Not much, just work. COVID. Had to cancel. Now there's going to be another sausage tour. Oh, there's been cancellations everywhere. My wife and I had initially planned to go to Bali in May this year and we had to cancel. Well, we haven't cancelled that trip because the goddamn company that the tour booking company that we went through are being assholes about it, and they won't refund our money. So and I paid for everything. Meals, drinks, flights, transfers, accommodation, the whole lot. Paid for everything like a dickhead. And we can't get it back. They just keep bumping it out. Oh, we'll keep it in credit until this date. We'll keep it in credit until this date. Got a second-hand set, a good second-hand set of friction plates. Minimum is 2.8 millimeters, I think. And we're at 3. So we're golden. Oh, look at that. These are actually aluminium plates. Not steel. Just trying to... Oh, there's not much play there. That's nice, tight. There's no wear on these lugs. Anywho, well, yes, so that's been cancelled. I had paid for the Spirit of Tasmania and accommodations in Victoria for January. We were going to do another sausage tour to Phillip Island for the classics. Cancelled. We're not going. So we're going to do one in Tasmania. Won't be the same, but we're still going to have the time off at the same time in January, but we're not going to be going to Phillip Island. More's the pity, but you know, what do you do? Might need to put a 1.5mm one in there, I think, if I've got any left after I did Adrian's bike. It might give me a bit better setup. Yes. Alright, we'll get away with that, I think. Yeah, so we're going to do a Tasmanian sausage tour. Like I said, it won't be the same, but I guess you just got to do what you got to do, haven't you? And the other thing that I'll let the cat out of the bag now because it's not going to happen is that I was actually planning on going to the UK and doing a bit of a ride in Europe with Craig Jones from Doghouse Customs and Matt from the workshop and Simon Quick, hopefully, was the plan. But that ain't going to happen. Not going to happen for a while. They're saying now, Qantas in Australia is saying that we won't be able to fly until at least next year internationally, like middle of next year internationally, and then it'll all depend on what's happening, because Australia's taken the strategy of trying to suppress this virus to the point of elimination until such time as there's vaccines available. And there's a lot of people that probably disagree with that philosophy. You know, if you're young and fit and healthy, then you probably are in that boat. But the fact is that I'm a diabetic with hypertension, and I would prefer to err on the side of caution. That's my position on it all. Whether you agree or not, I don't really, I'm not really concerned. I just, not like I said, I just would prefer to err on the side of caution given my underlying medical conditions. I'm closer to 60 than I am to 50. And I don't need to be put in a compromised position. Right, squeeze the clutch in and out. Let's fire it up, eh? Oh, I better put the choke on. This motor's stone motherless cold. That's very quiet. You probably won't hear a clapping now when I pull the clutch in. You could hear, I guess it's probably because it's aluminium, plus we've got the clutch saver kit from Big La Performance fitted as well. All right. Thank you, Todd Patterson, for hooking me up with a good price on a genuine steel basket. And don't forget to go and watch his channel, Turbo Bike. There'll be a link in the description. Also in the corner of the video. Trips and holidays and everything else cancelled all around the place. Ads on YouTube. If you want to avoid those, pop over to Patreon and drop $1 on your favourite creator, and you can watch their content ad free. So that's not a plug for my Patreon at all. That's, well, I mean, it is, but the reality is that any creator that you want to go and watch, and I'm a patron of a number of creators, and I can watch their content ad free. So that's I think I would rather do that, give money directly to creators, than to be giving it to YouTube. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Eventually we'll get some content happening and I'll get back on it. Until then, I'll catch you next time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. Bye for now.